Hey, good afternoon, guys. Welcome to another episode with Travel with Soul Winner. If this is your first time of coming to this channel, please subscribe. Please click the subscribe button. And if you're not a first timer, please welcome back again. I'm very happy to have you again on this channel. So today we'll be looking at something very important with regards to your application for resident permit based on studies in Finland. And what we'll be talking about today is the proof of fund. So proof of fund is an essential part of your application, and the Finnish immigration doesn't play with it at all. So even if you have to make mistake anywhere, it should not be with regards to the proof of fund. So today we will be looking at the secret and the essential tips you need to know with regards to the proof of fund for students and their dependent who wants to move to Finland on study routes. So this video might take longer than expected, so we might need to have this video in episode. But I really encourage you to please endeavor to stay to the end. Make sure you watch this video to the end so that you'll be equipped with the adequate information that you need. So on this episode, I will be giving you the information directly from the archives. So I will be talking to you directly from the Finnish immigration website and some other document I've been able to lay my hand on with regards to the proof of fund when it comes to your resident permit application based on study. Okay, so if you take a look at it, this is the Finnish immigration website. So this is the website, the area that talks about the financial requirement for students coming to study in Finland. So as you can see on the system, if you're coming to study in Finland, you're expected to have a minimum of 560 euro per month at your disposal, which you are expected to use to take care of your accommodation, foods, and other needs while you are in Finland. Okay, so, and you are only expected to have this money just for 1 year. So if you are able to get this 560 euro for 1 month times 12, it gives you 6,720 euros for full 1 year. So if you're able to get this money in your account, you're able to prove to the Finnish immigration that you have this money, you'll be given a resident permit throughout the duration of your studies. Okay, so if you take a look at it, you're expected to have 6,720 euros in your bank account when you submit the application. And if your study is less than 1 year in Finland, you're expected to have 560 euro per month times the number of months that you're going to stay in Finland. So that is the amount that you're expected to have in your account. But however, we have cases where some people have scholarships, partial funding of their tuition, and etc. So those category of people, maybe for instance, your institution said, okay, we're giving you 100% scholarship, then we'll be giving you 20, maybe 200 euro every month. So, and you're expected to have 560 euro per month from the Finnish immigration. So what you're expected to have on monthly basis now is you subtract the 20 euro from the 560 euro that the Migri website expects you to have. So whatever balance that you have there is what you are expected to have every month times the number of months, or if you're doing more than a year program, times 12, which is for 1 year. Now, it is important for you to also note that this money, if you are the type that you just made part payment of your tuition, you are expected to have the balance of your tuition for the first year plus this proof of fund in your account that you'll be submitting for your resident permit application. please don't make the mistake of just dropping this money and you will not include the balance of your tuition fee, because the Finnish immigration really wants to see that you have the capacity to pay your tuition fee balance and also be able to take care of yourself while you are in Finland. Okay, so if you look at here, it said if you have been awarded a grant or scholarship to cover your living costs in Finland, add proof of this grant or scholarship to your application. The money will be counted towards the income requirement. For example, you're coming to Finland to study a year program and you're awarded a grant of 2,000 towards your living cost in Finland. So in that case, you must add to your application a bank statement confirming that you have a balance of 4,720 euro. Remember, what if you don't have any grant towards your living cost? You're expected to have 6,720 euro equivalent in your account. So if you have been given a grant of maybe 2,000 euro, it could be 2,000 broken down into every month, maybe 180 euro every month. So just subtract whatever grant you have been given from the total amount you're expected to have. Then that shows the balance you're expected to have in your account for your resident permit application. So please, let's take note of it. And also, please don't forget that you need to add the balance of your tuition fee if perhaps you have not completed the payment of your tuition fee. So you might have some people wondering to say, this money, am I expected to have them in euro or in my local currency? The Finnish immigration expects you to have this money in your local bank account, in your local currency. So they're not saying you should convert it to euro. But however, it is important for you to note the exchange rate of your local currency to euro. So it is the equivalent of this amount that you're expected to have in your account. So other time you have people ask questions such as, do I need to add an evidence to prove that I have money to fly down to Finland? Nobody expects you to add that. So please just don't bother yourself about that. But however, when you are lodging this money in your account, it's actually important for you to prove to the Finnish immigration on how you came about this money. So before I talk about that, let me first of all also mention some of the things that are expected in the statement of account that you'll be submitting online for your application. The statement of account you're going to be submitting online must be a statement of account that bears your name, and also your account number is also very glaring there. Also, the name of the bank is also showing. The logo of the bank is also showing. Maybe address and the contact information of the bank must also show. So I always encourage people to make use of commercial banks, but I know in some cases they accept microfinance bank, but to be on the safer side, I tell people make use of commercial banks, and also they want to have a detail of what money came in at one time or the other. So in the next episode, I'll be talking about the document requirement that you're supposed to submit as an evidence of where this money came from, because they don't want money that came from criminal activities, money laundering, any money that you cannot explain its source. It's a red flag, and that might probably lead to your application being declined. So in the next episode, I'm going to talk in detail on what document you're expected to submit for your source of fund, whether you are self-sponsored, whether somebody is sponsoring you, whether you're selling property, whether it's money from farm, whether it's money from rent, whether it's an investment, whatever the source of fund is. I'm going to talk about them in detail and putting all the details online for you to see. Thank you very much for coming around. See you in the next episode. Thank you.